Welcome to Land House. We are currently going through the aftermath of Hurricane or Tropical Storm Florence. A lot of concern was being shown, and I do appreciate that, but honestly, if I didn't know it was a hurricane, I would think it was just a regular old little rainstorm. The wind's a little bit stronger than usual, but honestly, it's just a typical mountain rainstorm. So a few things I want to accomplish in this vlog, so let's jump into it. I figure that it's going to be raining over the next few days because of the hurricane, and so I'm going to be doing some inside stuff. Today I just filmed a video. It's part 1 of 2. I got this metal bar installed all the way across the shop for my ladder that's going to be accessing my storage shelves up here. It's going to be made out of these 2 different boards here. They're oak. So that should be a fun project that is coming up next week. Anyway, the shop, I think, is starting to take shape. Have the smaller bench in here. Miter saw cabinet is made. I could probably go ahead and start storing the table saw over here as well. Tool wall, it's looking nice. This still, I'm going to make a little cabinet. Not exactly sure where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm going to house a lot of this little stuff in there. And also, I'm going to make a cabinet for my fastener box there. So anyway, I'm really excited that the shop is looking this nice. Yesterday, I finished installing the pipe work that's going to be for my workshop ladder. And anyway, I actually had some friends over, and we just had a good evening at the house. And laid down to go to bed, and I just like all of a sudden got sick. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but I mean it hit me like just bam. Within 20 minutes I was just hurting. Anyway, it's not rained now for about 3 or 4 hours. Sun's out. Emma and I are gonna go over to my mom and dad's house and see maybe if the river is up any. May give you a little glimpse of that, but over here where we live, the rain was basically just a typical rain. Nothing too serious. And waving at the neighbors. But over where my parents are, most of the rivers have jumped the banks and are, the water's over some of the bridges. So anyway, it's been pretty severe. So let's head over that way and see what we can see. I've taken a back road to my parents' house. It goes real close to the river down here. Thought I would check it out and see just how up the river is. My mom sent a picture to me yesterday where the water was almost to the top of the bridge. So I'll post that if the water has gone back down here. Can't really see anything yet. Looks like it's gone way down from what it was. Anyway, it was up another 2 to 3 feet from what it is now. So most of the water is going back down, but we are supposed to get some more rain today and tomorrow. But looks like the majority of the flooding has ended. Just left my parents' house. It's raining again. I think they said they've had somewhere around 4 inches total here now in the past 2 days. And at my house, I've only had somewhere around a ½ inch is what I'm guessing. Anyway, I'm gonna go to town and get Ashley some food at the steakhouse and then onto the house. And I think that'll be the last of the in the car footage for you. We'll start doing something out in the shop. So I just saw an enormous snapping turtle here at the river. Check this guy out. He's huge. Man, that guy could take your arm off if he wanted to. Hey dude, wonder how fast they are. I probably better not get in his direct path. Man, check it out. Anyway, I don't want to get my camera wet anymore, but That guy's incredible. Okay, back to the car. I have a bunch of flap discs, like this one right here, and then some cut-off discs and stuff for the angle grinder. And sorry, this cold is weird, but anyway, so I was thinking I could just stick those in a drawer somewhere, or I could throw them up on the French cleat wall so I know where they are. So I'm going to cut this piece of cleat here to 2-inch pieces. And when Ashley had her book club, she had leftover chopstick ends. So I'm going to cut those into strips and use these for more of these little storage units here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay. So I moved the miter saw over here, but I'm going to have to move it away from the wall each time I want to use it, which it's not a big deal. Just slide it over a little bit. Last night I got the wood glue set up on those cleats and went to bed, but woke up with a terrible cold. So today's videos might be a little bit free of talking. Well, I decided to drive around and see what kind of damage we had from the hurricane. And this tree topped out, and it seems to be the only real damage that I've found. So let's see if it'll focus here. This tree right here broke off and just fell down here. So what I'm going to do is try and cut all this up and just throw it off to the side today. Okay, I just threw everything off into the woods. Should be just fine. Well, I'm gonna head off to the building again because I'm gonna try and get a couple things built today. And I have a feeling they're just gonna be either voiceovers or more of a Wrangler style, just artistic little snippets. So anyway, let's head back to the shop. Our little dowel cleats are done now. I'm gonna plop these up here and just use that to store these flap discs here. Should do pretty good. I'm also going to use one to store just regular masonry discs like that. I just finished building this little cabinet here, and I put this metal box on top that has all these drawers. And so what I want to do with this is fill it up with hardware. Over the years I've collected a good bit of hardware, and it's just kind of loose in here. So like for instance, if it's washers, like that's screws. But anyway, I'm gonna pick a drawer and put stuff in there and organize it for a while. So I'm gonna do that for a few minutes and I'll show you the results. Okay, I got kind of bored with this, but I got a lot of hardware stuffed in here. I won't be needing any 1/4 inch nuts there for a while. But anyway, gonna hold those things pretty good. I think I'm done for the day. Ashley's waking up Emma and we're gonna head to the grocery store and get some food. But before I close this vlog out, I wanted to try out the pickles that we pickled 6 weeks ago. So let's open these up and see how they are. Did you wake up unhappy?
It's very hot.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how these things are here. They smell like pickles. Not bad. I like it. You want a pickle? Well, I'm glad the pickles turned out pretty good. We're gonna head off to the store and buy some groceries. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. At least you're in a good enough mood to say bye.